Hello and welcome back to AngryFireChozo Part 4. And he's continuing on to get some more items, obviously. This, thankfully, is the only room where he actually uses what super missile tank enemy on the Chozo hand itself to fool you into thinking it's an item. But there's a real one right there. I really find this... those blocks and the cave pieces right there in the layer 1, I think are some of the most versatile tiles in the game. And if you've noticed any of videos of my hack, you'll see I've used them, and I like them. You can use them in a lot of different ways. Now here at the power bomb, you can actually finish the hack, but he's going to get every item. So basically, I think you need one missile tank, one super missile, one power bomb, and more fallen bombs. And you might need an energy tank, you might not. I don't quite remember. But yeah, you don't need a lot of items. Oh, and speed booster. You need speed booster. But overall, I think you only need 8% to beat the hack. But you'd have a very hard time with the final boss, because he is angry. And thanks to a few more little tweaks by DSO, it made him much more difficult than normal. And so here you've more hidden tunnels. Back to this, you're really supposed to take off boost ball and bomb your way across. You'll float through it if you do it right, but he doesn't want to just take the time to do that, so he just jumps it. But that's what that puzzle was. Oh, here's another pretty sneaky hidden item. It's just a missile, but this spot's really... I think that's a pretty cool spot, because it's the only way is to get grabbed by the claw, which is something you don't normally do. And that's something I think, if you're really trying to separate your hack, or put it apart from others, try doing different things with the enemies. I mean, there's very versatile. There's a whole lot of possibilities of things you could do. So it's... try it out and see. Just... here's a couple ideas. I'm going to keep them to myself, but I have a couple ideas of what to do for enemies that isn't what you consider normal. Because normally, think of enemies as there to be obstacles or hurt you, be in your way, defeat somebody to pass or something like that. But you can do a whole lot more with them than that. So try it out. And here he's just showing off he didn't know how to work the save stations yet, so... But amazingly, he knew how to make a certain tile that would heal you, refill your energy and missile stuff. Yeah, go figure. Obviously, connected the door up to the eyeball there. Yes. And another puzzle. Now this, you're supposed to take boost ball off and kind of float through the spikes after you bomb, but you don't get any lift underwater from the bombs. You have to bomb more than once in order to do it right. He doesn't know that, apparently, because he has some epic failure through here. I have to admit, it is kind of humorous to watch your family fail sometimes, but... And again, I mean, slow vertical speed combined with the water and slow horizontal speed. Yeah, it's not something I do, but then again, I want to come up with this hack either, so... Yeah, I mean, you have to try out your own ideas, see what works, see what doesn't. So it's there's a lot of trial and error involved. Gives you more appreciation for what the programmers do when they make games in the first place from nothing. So, we've got has to destroy the sad fishes. Yeah, so here he's got the acid change color, and that's not affected by any palette blend. The acid is the color of your power bomb door. So, just if you didn't know that, if you have a red acid in an area, your power bomb doors will be red. If it's blue, be blue, and so forth. Kind of failed that. And here we're getting to it. Another room where he hasn't changed at all. I mean, okay, if you're making a hack, you gotta take the time to at least work on the rooms. I mean, make it your own hack. Don't just recycle rooms. He does. There is actually, I have to say, there is actually one part where he does recycle room, and it works. You'll see it later. Just because it's not exactly the same room. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but you'll see it later. So we have the bosses in this act. This is, I believe, the first boss he's facing, if I remember right. But I find his use of bosses in the hack is kind of humorous. Because there's two bosses in the escape, and you can only fight one. Either one, you can't fight both. So there's one boss you don't need to fight. There's Bomb 3 Zo, which he just has at the end of a tunnel for no reason whatsoever. Does absolutely nothing. It's just in there. So you defeat, and it's pretty late in the game too. So you defeat that, you get nothing. You're kind of like wondering what's going on. And well, it's pretty. And Dragon in here is you can beat Dragon pretty hard because of something he's done to him, or something done something with the tile set or something. Dragon really hard, but you don't need to beat him because you don't get anything for him. He does go through his room to collect an item in there, and you'll see a little bit of it, and it's just really weird. So I don't know, I think his boss usage in this hack is kind of humorous. Although at the end, his AngryFireChozo, he's done some nice tweaks to it that's made it a bit harder. We'll get into that later. He actually gets there. But I guess we'll stop this recording here and pick it up next part 5. See you then.